You're started now.
Okay.
How you doing, Dexter?
I'm doing good. What about you?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. So this is the second recording of the TIP podcast. The TIP stands for Transformative Ideas and People podcast.
Like
All
that
right. And
name?
today
Like
I'll
that
be
name?
talking to Dexter. Dexter's my friend. I met him in Thailand while traveling, and he's a pretty cool guy. He's an entrepreneur, edits videos and
Yep.
photography, and he has a lot of other cool talents. But, anyways, today we're going to be talking about what is your life's purpose. All right. So, we're going to start with Dexter.
hmm
Dexter, what is your life's purpose? What do you think is your life's purpose?
That's a very deep question to start at the beginning. Um, I think it's a very deep question to be answered in just one line. But I think what is my life's purpose, as you asked, I still don't know. I still haven't found it yet. I still don't know. But what I know is I have my likes and passions, some things that I like doing, and I am working on it. That's all I know.
Okay. So, what are your passions then? What are your passions in life?
I like making music on my computer. I like taking videos, photos, editing videos. Like that's something I like the most. Then editing audio for people or for myself. Started with myself only, and then started doing it for others. So these are like few. Traveling is one of my definitely like favorite things to do in life. So these are few things. Yeah.
When you said making, I thought you were going to finish with making out. But you're gonna say I like making out, and I'm like, yeah, I know that's what Dexter likes. But
Yeah.
making videos, yeah, I think that would be second to making out. But yeah, sure. Making videos and stuff. But why do you want to make videos? Like, why do you want to make videos? Why do you want to edit videos? Like, what's the point?
I like creating content. I like creating content that people will watch. And I feel the satisfaction when people watch it because I made it. Like when I was editing videos for Lex Friedman,
Mhm.
like I, along with four other people, like we were making videos, like editing videos. And it feels good. It feels like I feel satisfied when other people were like watching his videos. They didn't even know that some of the parts were edited by me, but I still like deep inside, I used to feel satisfied that like that video has a
Mhm.
part of me. Like it had a touch of me that I had put in that video, like my time, my effort. So yeah, it's the satisfaction that I get.
Okay, okay. So would you say that what you actually like is seeing other people happy?
I won't say seeing other people happy directly, but like if they see my content and if it evokes some emotion or whatever, like passion, inspiration, motivation, some emotion, then it makes me feel good. If my videos impact someone in a positive or a negative, I don't know. But if it impacts someone, hopefully positive, it'll make me feel good.
Okay. Okay. So if someone feels good, you're feeling good. That's pretty much what it is, what it comes down to, I feel like. And
That's true.
I think for me, like it's the same thing, right? It's like if I'm doing things that is going to make people happy, that is going to impact their lives in a positive way, like I'm going to feel happy too, right? I'm going to feel content. And so
Yeah.
I feel like one's purpose in life is to serve others and
hmm
themselves to their max level. You know what I mean?
True. hmm
So whether it's like, it could be others, doesn't have to be like the general public. It could be your mom, your dad, your brother, your sisters, your cousin, your girlfriend, you know, could be, this is still service, right?
Mm.
Given the best time. to your loved one, right? I think
That's true.
that could be a purpose. And the reason is, like you said, as selfish as it sounds, when you make the other person feel good, it makes you feel good. So at the end of the day, the purpose is you, like
Oh
Goggins
wow, that's
says.
a good one. That's a good one.
Like David Goggins says, someone who we both love and a lot of people like these days, the purpose is you, you know. So that's what it
Hmm.
is. Um so what would you say, like, I don't know, tell me about a time where you feel like you did something and it was like very like meaningful, you know, like just felt like really meaningful, really purposeful.
Meaningful and purposeful.
Yeah.
I don't know, like if I have done anything big, but like just helping like homeless people, poor people, giving them money, feeding them food, giving them like blankets or something. That makes me feel good.
Tell
Like
me
there
tell me
was,
the tell me about the last time you did that.
I just did it like I think it was 2 days ago.
Okay.
Yeah, there was this lady, like old woman.
Mm-hmm.
She was outside this mall asking for money to people,
Mm-hmm.
and I went there. I'd been there for some. I wanted to play some pool because that mall has a games center, recreation center, like at the top of the building. So I went there to do that. I got out of my cab, and right outside the mall at the entrance, there was this old woman who was asking for money. She
Okay.
was definitely poor. I could see it, and
How
I
was she asking
felt
for it? How was she asking for it? Was she like kind of sitting on the side of the curb and or just standing and
yeah,
begging or
sitting on the sidewalk right
Mhm.
near the entrance of the mall.
Yeah.
And she was every person, like every human being who was like entering the mall or coming out of the mall, she was asking money. Please give me money. Please give me something. But not like please give me money, but like she was, like looking. She had that look that she needed some help of some
Mhm.
sort. So I felt really empathetic
Yeah.
and sad at the same time. And I was like, I need to help this lady somehow. So I pulled out like 200 rupees, which is like the Indian currency, if people don't know. So I pulled out 200 rupees from my wallet and gave it to her. And also, like, she gave me her blessings, actually. She gave me her blessings. I felt really good. It made me feel really, really happy and
Hmm.
satisfied that I did something good today. So that was really, really meaningful, as you can
I
imagine.
like
And
that.
then
I
after,
like that. That's
yeah,
amazing. Yeah. I mean, honestly, 200 rupees is a lot. That's like about 4 Canadian dollars. And a homeless person in Canada, I'll give him like $1, $2, or 50 cents sometimes. Um, sometimes the Canadian homeless people, they won't even accept 50 cents. They'll like throw it back
oh
at
shit,
that.
yeah,
I'm not even joking. I was actually in Vancouver the first time I moved to Canada. Right, I'm doing my my master's or whatever, and I'm on Granville Street. This is like the most popular street in Vancouver. All right,
hmm,
Granville Strip is literally where the nightlife is, the bars is. It's about like 4 or 5 blocks long. It's like your Kaosan Road, right?
hmm,
Except it's not that wacky, and but it's like blocked off for people to like walk through. So, anyways, it's a popular street, but this was during the day, right? And I'm with
yeah,
my friends. We're on the sidewalk, and I see this guy. I think he was playing like piano or keyboard, something like, I mean, something like that looked like a harmonium. He wasn't even playing that well, first of all, right? He was like playing music, and
yeah,
it's
just you were
okay.
just playing it.
And I had like a bunch of change in my pocket, right? Like just a
Hmm.
bunch of loose change, 50 cents, 10 cents, 20 cents, 30 cents, whatever. I just pulled in, literally grabbed all my change and then put it in as, usually, you've seen it like they have like the case of the instrument, the case of the instrument. That's where they're collecting their money. I put it in and I started walking by and literally I turned back to see like if he's like happy or whatever, right? If he's smiling. I turned back and that guy literally like takes a 10 cent because one of them was 10 cent and like
Oh,
throws it at me,
Oh shit.
the homeless guy. So like this is how it is in, in Canada. Like literally some of the homeless people will come up to you and they'll be like, "Do you have $20? Hey, do you have
Ah.
$20?" They won't ask for money. They're like, "Hey, do you have $20?" I mean, that's
$20 is a lot of money, by the
it's a
way.
lot of money even for like a
Yeah.
Canadian, especially for a student that's making no money, right? So we used to
Yeah.
find it funny, and I had my Indian friends who were like, "Oh my gosh, you have no idea. $20 is like something someone makes like the whole month in India, or a whole week, the poor people
Yeah.
there." But
Mm.
anyways, yeah, like so that's amazing. I think really when you help someone, you make them feel good, they give you the blessings, that's really what fills our purpose on
That's
why
true.
we're
Yeah.
here on planet Earth. But you mentioned something called blessings, right? So if you're saying blessings, like does that mean you believe in God or like a higher power? What do you mean when you say blessings?
Well, that's a very deep question to ask. I
Yeah.
think I can talk about that for hours and hours, but I'll give you a brief understanding of how I see it, how I see God and like the
Hmm.
higher power and all.
Yeah.
I, as growing up, I never believed in God. Like when I was a kid, like when I was like 1 year old, or like maybe not 1 year old, but like 2 years old, 3 years old, 4 years old, until I think like 8 or 9 years old, I
Hmm.
used to believe in God because, of course, like I was a kid, right? At that time, I would see people in India, like like I'll see people and I think like, okay, they all pray, so probably there is God, like I never questioned them. I never questioned their beliefs. I never questioned the idea of God at that time. But as I started growing older, like I started researching about it, I started reading books and watching videos and asking people about it for proof and all those things. I don't want to go into that rabbit hole right now, but yeah, I kind of became an atheist for a while,
Okay.
like for many years, until I think I don't know, like 3 4 years.
Hmm.
The last 3 4 years, I don't know what happened, but I just don't know. Like whatever I believe in, and like whenever take the name of, I'm a huge believer of Sai Baba in India.
Okay. Why
I
why are you
don't know.
why are you a big believer of Sai Baba? Is it because of your parents?
Not really. It's just, yeah, my mom is a believer of Sai Baba, yes.
Okay.
But even like, I don't know, like it just gives me, I don't know, I feel different. I feel a certain way, which makes me feel more calm, which makes me calm and makes me feel like I belong here. It's not like I'm just here with like, no goals and nothing, like no meaning. I don't know how I don't know how to describe that feeling, but yeah, like whenever I pray to like Sai Baba, like I feel like I belong here. I feel the peace, the calmness, like going through my veins. I just feel amazing. I feel good. So yeah, like the last 3 4 years, I have started believing in God. Though I don't know if God is there or not, but what is most my point is believing in God like gets you through tough times. Like I've seen a lot of tough times in life, but recently when I had some tough times, when I was going through some tough times, believing in God really helped me. And not just that, believing in God and like yeah, just doing good things that really helped me get through those tough
Mm.
times.
Well, that's good. That's good, Dexter. I feel like that's really good to know. Like we haven't even talked about that on the phone, but like this
That's
is
a
really
whole.
good. That's really good
That's
to
the
know
whole.
that you
Yeah.
have that connection with God, and but you're still like agnostic is what it's called, is because you believe in God, but you don't know if God is true. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna say, talking about life's purpose and my purpose, I really feel like my purpose is sent from God. And it's because I don't actually believe that there's a God and think that, hey, is there a God or not? I used to be in that phase probably when I was like your age, like 5 years ago. But now I know that there's a God. I know for sure there's a God because I've gone through some meditation sessions, prayer sessions on my own, and I've had a higher connection with God, and I've connected with God, and God has told me exactly what my purpose is in life. And so that's
Oh,
why
really?
I say when I wake up, yeah, I'm not even joking or kidding here. Like I'm for reals, right? And a lot of it, in fact, I
I want
have.
to know more though. I want to
Yeah,
know more
so
on
so this really like happened when after I finished my travels. Like one of the reason that I traveled, and again that's another topic, but it goes back to life's purpose. One of the reasons I, quit my corporate job and I traveled for a year, Dexter, is because why people travel, not just me, is because they want to find themselves. They want to find their purpose in life. That's really what it is. That's like one of the main reasons why someone travels, right?
Yeah.
Yes, they're thinking, oh, they want to have fun, they want to do this and that. But what it really is doing is freeing your mind to find your purpose in life. That's what travel does. And that's why I recommend everyone travels and takes a year off from their lives to do that. So, but really the point where I really connected with God, Dexter, is when I came back to Toronto. I was there during the summer, 4 months, right? All I focused on was myself, my health, my body, my mind, what I eat, what I put in my mouth. I was disciplined. I was true to myself. And during that time of extreme discipline and taking care of myself and praying to God every morning when I got up, I really found my purpose in life, right? Which is, certain goals that I have. They're big goals in order to help myself better my life. But the reason I want to help myself and better my life is to better other people's life, right? Is to make this world a more peaceful place, right? You see what's going on these days with the Gaza Israel war and all that. Um, there's a lot of shit going on, not just that, right? There's a lot of inequality. There's a lot of people up that have really a lot of power that want to misuse their power, right? So that's my purpose, is to bring harmony and peace in this world, and that's what I got from God, and that's why I'm brought down to this earth, right? So um, yeah, so I know that God is real.
Wow.
Yeah.
That will take some time to grasp,
Yeah.
like how you did that. How do you feel
What
now, though? How do you feel like uh, after finding your purpose? Are you working on your purpose?
I'm
Are you
working on
like
my
working
purpose.
towards
I'm
goals?
working on my purpose every day. And what happens is, there's God, and then there's a devil, and there's evil, which I also believe. And I'm not going to say the country's name, but one of the 11 countries that I went to, okay, they practice and worship demons. All right. That was one of the 11 countries I went to. They
Mexico?
practice and, huh?
Mexico?
No, one of the 11 countries I went to this year. No, Mexico I've been to before. I've been to 45, 50 countries. But I was saying this past year I went to 11, one of the countries, just because of the sake of, not erupting into some crazy discussions with people online, since this will go online. Some people in this country worship demons, right? But that's why their actions have also resulted in some demonic actions, right? So the thing is, like, I have this purpose sent from God, but then there's the devil, right? The devil is there. There's distractions there that come and get you, right? Sometimes it comes in a form of, a woman, right? I'm not saying that, that women in general are devils or whatever, but it just so happens to be that a woman or even a man or whatever could come into your life and they're the devil because they're distracting you from your purpose. So it happens to me, and then I have to retrack and reground and regroup myself and be like, all right, I'm gonna go do this and get into my purpose. I need to start, stop thinking from my lower needs and wants and start thinking more from my higher purpose, right?
Mm.
So it happens, and I feel like when I'm disciplined and when I do the things that I commit to, like I've been committing to running every other day, and when I actually do it, then that's when I actually stay true to my purpose. Is when I make a commitment and I follow through. But if I don't, then I lose track and I lose my purpose.
Mm. I see.
Yes. Have you ever, like, what's one way you lose track of your purpose? Like, be honest here.
Um, Wait, like what you said though, like just a few minutes ago, like few seconds ago, actually,
Yeah.
like having finding a woman or a man in your life
Mhm.
gives you a distraction, and it just like takes you. What did you say? Can you repeat again, by the way?
Yeah, I'm just saying sometimes, okay, and I'm saying it doesn't even have to be a girl that physically comes into your life that could distract you. It could be literally like you're going through your I have this, but I was gonna grab a phone. You could be scrolling through your phone on Instagram, and then you see those girls like, just like trying to show their booty, right? That's a distraction, right? You don't want to see that. I mean, as a man who's on his purpose, you don't want to see that, right? But something
Instagram is like
happens.
that. Instagram is all
Something
about
happens.
distraction.
It's a boot. It's not Instagram. It's booty, right? What happens is then you click on it, and then you click on that. You see your other pictures, then you see the other people tagged on it, and then freaking 1 hour is gone, right?
Hmm.
So that's the devil. That's the devil, right? Because you're there on Instagram to get some inspiration, to see some good stuff that's
I
inspiring,
think
some travel.
so. Instagram, I do believe, is a distraction. Like the whole app, it's not just a girl or girls or men or
Yeah.
But if I talk about like having a partner, I don't know about other people though, but having myself a partner has changed my life completely in a really like positive way.
Okay.
So a few things that have happened in my life is I have started waking up really early, and it is not something you to take pride in. Oh, I wake up early, but when I wake up early, I actually feel the effects. Like I feel good. Like I have the entire day to myself. I wake up early, like at 6, 7 a.m. Then I have the entire day till like 9, 10, 11, or even like midnight. I have the entire day. I can do so much work.
So
So
I'm happy
that
for you.
is something that
I'm happy.
helps a lot. That has helped a lot.
Mhm.
And not just that, like I've started working out regularly because my partner motivates me a lot to push my limits and like get stronger and bigger and like fitter and healthier at the same time. And apart from that, we do yoga together, and
Wait,
we
wait,
eat healthy.
you're not saying all this because your partner's around, right? Or you're actually truly
No,
saying,
it's not because of that. It's actually true. It's actually
okay,
true. And
okay.
also, like, I think I used to be really like time blind in the past, like
Hmm.
really, really time blind. I've like missed many flights. I've
You've been
missed.
late to this. You've been late to this. That's okay.
Yeah,
I'll let you
I
know. You're
know.
my good friend.
Yeah, but anyways, you didn't have to mention that. But anyways, um, I've missed many flights. I've missed many opportunities in life. I've missed many interviews. I've missed many opportunities, as you can imagine. Like it's really like for a normal human being, I think it's very unfathomable like how many opportunities I've missed. Even my parents are always like talking about it to other people. Oh, my son has made like he's always late and all that. But like having a partner has really pushed me to actually fix my time schedule, and though it hasn't improved 100%, but it has improved a lot compared to other times, like in the past when I was getting like 1 hour late, 2 hours late every time. Now I don't get 2 hours late or 1 hour late, maybe half an hour late max.
Hmm.
So that has really improved in my life. Yeah, like we read books together, we do a lot of good things together, we feed homeless people, we yeah, like we did do a lot of good things together, and I've never been happier than I've never been so much happier ever in my life before. So yeah, it's a big like change
Happy
in
to
my
know
life,
that. Happy to
positive
know
change
that.
in my life.
Happy to
Hmm.
know that, Dexter. Yeah, I think if you
But
get the
again, like
right,
you have to find the right person. That's very important. Not everyone finds the right person at the right time, right? Like there are
yeah,
some people who are like just they're in a placeholder relationship or whatever. Like they just don't want to be alone. They just don't want to be single. So they're just with somebody just to be with somebody. So that's not gonna serve your purpose in any way. That
I
I do
like that. I
believe.
like that. I like how you said placeholder relationship. Yeah, there's some people that are in that. I've had a good friend that has been in the
Most
placeholder.
people are in there, I guess.
You think so?
I think more than 50% are like that. I don't know.
Really? Hmm. Yeah, I might have done that once in my life, but after that, I'm like, yeah, I'm never gonna ever do that again because it's detracting you from your purpose, right? Because you're not you're wasting your time, pretty much.
I don't think
Essentially.
so. I don't think so. If you find the
No,
right, if you have the right
no,
person,
I'm saying if you have a placeholder relationship.
that's true. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Not a relationship in general, of course not,
I
right?
believe in that so strongly because I have never been in a placeholder relationship and I don't commit that easily at all. I don't commit at all. I've never committed at all in life because I never wanted somebody who wanted to be there just, for some other reason than, being something meaningful.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that was one major reason for me not committing ever in my life before.
Nice. Cool. Well, we have a few more minutes left here. I'm happy that you are, with someone that's keeping you more disciplined and keeping you on track, motivating you to be on your purpose.
Yeah, not just that, she also motivates me to earn money and become more successful. So that's one more thing that's good about it.
Okay. How does she do that? How does she motivate you to make more money?
I mean, she just tells me to work harder. She
Okay,
just pushes me harder.
okay, okay. So let's say she was not there, right? In the picture, this girl never existed in this world. You're on your own. How would you motivate yourself?
That's a good question, though. Well, I think I was already doing very well in life, though there was some problems like time blindness and many other problems, actually. I think you do find the right person at the right time. I think this was also like an act of God. I believe in God. I think God made us meet, and I don't know, like how
That's
I
good.
say it.
That's good, Dexter. But just answer my question here. I was just wondering, how would you motivate yourself? Let's say this girl never existed, you never met her, even like there's no way because this girl just doesn't exist, right? This partner that you have now doesn't exist. How would you motivate yourself? What would you do? What would you do to motivate
Um,
yourself?
First of all, I was already doing well only, but I think when you have a family or
But the
someone,
same motivation, like if you don't have the partner, that motivation you have right now to do the things you're doing and the life that you're living now, I'm asking you, is there a way to motivate yourself the same level of motivation that she's giving you? Can you do it yourself and achieve the same results for your life?
you have to be really, really mentally strong to do that. But I think you
Can you
have to
do
be a
it personally?
psychopath.
Sorry?
Listen to me. I
Yeah.
think you'll have to be. I have this opinion.
Mhm.
I think you'll have to be a psychopath
Okay.
to be able to earn a lot of money and
Mhm.
not have a family and be alone and be rich as fuck and be very successful in life
Yeah.
and having all the money to yourself, not helping other people, not doing anything with that money, just
Yeah.
like living a lavish life, you'll have to be a psychopath for that. I'm not a psychopath. I believe that if you have a family, there's nothing wrong. And if your family and your loved ones are motivating you, it's not a wrong thing.
Oh, there's nothing
I
wrong in that.
believe,
But
I
why
do
do you feel?
believe like you
Yeah.
need to have inner motivation, but there's nothing wrong with having external motivation as well.
So there's nothing wrong. So what you're telling me is that you wouldn't be able to do it yourself. You believe that it only takes a psychopath to motivate themselves the same level that a partner would. Is that's what you're saying, correct?
I don't think I said that,
Okay. No,
but
but do you believe that
maybe it was
the answer is no.
it's
Your answer is no. Your answer is
no.
you cannot motivate yourself the same
My
way.
answer is I can motivate myself, but I have to push myself even harder.
Okay.
And I think human beings only learn and human beings only like push themselves harder when they get when they fall like so hard, like I don't know, like they go through tough times and they become tough. That's how they go, like when life is easy you don't learn anything, you just like cruising in life. But
Mm-hmm.
when there are tough times, you go through tough times and you become tougher.
Mm-hmm.
So I think, yeah, you have to go through hardships yourself. You have to put yourself in situations where you have to actually fix your time schedule or like work harder. You
Mm-hmm.
have to consciously do it instead of like unconsciously someone helping you out,
Mm-hmm.
which is far more work, but it is not impossible. It is doable.
Okay. I kind of like what you said about the psychopath thing. There are a few psychopaths in the world for sure. Like let's say Jeffrey Epstein. He was definitely a psychopath, correct? Do you know this guy? Have you heard of him?
Yeah, I do know. Yeah, yeah.
You do know he had an
He's not
island.
just a psychopath, he's also a sociopath. He's like
He's a
crazy.
sociopath, psychopath,
Like,
pedophile, all of that, right?
yeah,
So
yeah.
he only cared about himself. But I believe there are people, and I would like to be like one of those people. We only have a minute left here, but that care about other people in this world equal to their family, right?
Hmm.
If not more sometimes. Because sometimes your family, let's say if you're well off and you're safe, your family is safe and they're well off. They have money, they have caregiving, they have maybe, if you're in India, you have like people cooking for you, things like that. But there's others that are suffering, right? And so your higher purpose is, hey, I need to take care of the world. I need to do something so big, so grandiose. These other people are relying on me. My family can be taken care of. They got money. I have made them enough money, all of that. But the world is aching. The world is hurting. They need me, right? I may have to leave my family behind because this is my family. We're one group where this world is one family. That's how I view it as. This world is one family. If you're a Christian, you know, I'm not Christian, but I went to Christian school. Christians believe everyone came from like Adam and Eve, right? So we're one family. You know what I mean? So, anyways, Dexter, thank you so much for your time. This was a freaking awesome talk. And yeah, guys, I also want to let you guys know uh, this video is edited by Dexter. And if you want Dexter to edit your videos, like he mentioned, he's edited Lex Friedman, etc. Shoot me a message. I'll put my contacts down below and I'll connect you with Dexter. Okay. Thank you for watching, guys, and peace out.
Yeah, thanks, guys.